Hello, San Angelo. Today we'll have two great interviews, one with McDowell and Kassadee. They are here to talk about Angelo State's summer nursing camp. And then Helen Wilde with the Concho Lions Club is in studio to talk about their upcoming pancake breakfast. Then we'll have some updates on some of the recipients who are going to be receiving money from the Western Roundup here. Some amazing news falls on today, which Rodeo Day is, breast cancer awareness.
It's going to be a good day, yeah.
It's going to be some great news coming up. I'm James Bellini.
And I'm Tessa Koskovich.
And we'll get into those interviews right after these messages from Jim Bass and Carpetech.
Save big on new and used cars and trucks at BassBunch.com.
When anyone needs a new car or truck, where do they go?
That's easy, BassBunch.com.
What? It's BassBunch.com.
Everybody knows BassBunch.com.
BassBunch.com. Did I hear right?
There is only one place, BassBunch.com.
If you want to save a bunch of money, the only place to shop is BassBunch.com.
Welcome back, everybody. James Bellini here with Helen Wilde of the Concho Lions Club.
Right.
Miss Wilde, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, we're doing. We've been working rodeo and we are exhausted, but it is a lot of fun out there, and we're just.
So now you have to get ready to come enjoy pancakes with us.
All right. Well, when is pancake breakfast coming up, everybody?
Right. April 26th, Saturday, from 7:30 to 11. We're on the street, so hopefully we have good weather. And it's on the street there in front of the officers' quarters.
Okay.
You can't miss us, though.
All right.
We're with Fort's Frontier Days.
Okay.
So there'll be all kinds of things going on.
That's not just the pancake breakfast.
No.
There's other activities.
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, my bad.
They start and they go from 8 to noon.
Okay.
And we're 7:30 to 11.
All right. How much does a plate of pancakes cost?
$10.
$10. And what do you get with that?
You get pancakes, sausage, and then you have a choice of coffee, milk, orange juice, or water.
All right. And how many pancakes do y'all make at one of these pancake breakfasts?
This one we're hoping to serve 1,500 people, and we give everybody 2 pancakes.
So you're looking at 3,000 pancakes.
Right. And some people will come back and get seconds.
How big is that griddle?
Oh, they're probably about the size of this table.
All right, how many do y'all have?
9.
9 of them? I guess you need it when you're serving 3,000 plus pancakes.
It takes a while.
All right.
Yeah.
And what else is going on there? Just Frontier Days?
Just Frontier Days. They have several events going on. A lot of stuff for the kids.
Okay.
And they'll have a sheep shearer there. And the trick roper will be there.
Okay.
It comes out every year.
Okay.
He'll be there, and they're going to be like an old-timey baseball game, too. So.
Oh, well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It's a good day. We need good weather.
I think it's supposed to rain this week, so maybe next week it'll be okay.
Hopefully.
All right, so next Saturday, April 26th, pancake breakfast, $10 a plate.
Right.
When you go get extras, do you have to pay another $10?
Nope.
Okay, so it's $10 and pretty much all you can eat.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
$10. Kids 6 and under eat free.
Okay.
And you can get a ticket.
Do I have to prove I'm 6 or under?
Well, I think we could guess you're more than 6. No, we'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can get a ticket from any Lions, and they're also selling them at the office at the Fort.
Yeah, do you have to have a ticket, or can you?
You can buy tickets there that
Okay.
morning, and we'll take Venmo or cash or check.
Okay. Oh, Miss Bull, did we miss anything?
I think we got it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Back to you.
My name is Cade Simmons. I'm the site manager here in San Angelo. What matters to our customers, I believe, is what we say is CT quality, CT experience, just making sure their needs are met, taking care of their home like it was ours. You just have to keep thinking of, it's never the wrong time to do the right thing. So just making sure you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, and just knowing that they can rely on us, I think, matters to them a lot.
Welcome back, everybody. James Bellini here with Kassadee and Melissa McDowell. They're from ASU. Y'all here to talk about the nursing camp going on.
Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. Well, the passing of Dean Mayran last year, it left us with heavy hearts, but, also passion for continuing her legacy. She was extremely innovative and serve the community, And so we really think the summer nursing discovery camps are an excellent example of continuing her legacy. It was her idea. The camps have two emphases: discover nursing and discover you. With discover nursing, the students gain hands-on with state-of-the-art AI simulators, and they also get to learn nursing skills, and they get to interact with nurses and healthcare professionals. Now, for the Discover You piece, we teach them life hacks. Life hacks with students and faculty. They'll help teach life hacks for a successful school year, but also career. They develop communication skills. They also, the most important thing for us is they develop a self-care plan, but also learn to make a difference. Use their gifts to make a difference in the community.
All right. And why was she so passionate about this? Was it just wanting to get people a jump start on nursing, or? Absolutely.
She knew that how important the STEMs and reading were, and the pandemic, the gaps, and bridging the community, collaborating. Also making sure they find out they want to do nursing. So it's incredibly important to discover that. We would have students come to Rambunctious during the senior year, et cetera, to come on campus, exciting about the nursing program, and find out, I got to take chemistry, anatomy, physiology, patho. Right. And so it really helps them to give them an early start.
All right. Kassadee, you were involved with these camps. You went to these camps. What's it like?
I think it's amazing. I'm kind of jealous of the students coming in because, well, one, it was COVID year when I graduated, and two, they didn't have the camp. Even if they did, like when I was a freshman, they didn't have anything like this. Right. And so I think that would have really helped me get an idea of what I'm going into nursing, and also for ASU too, because you really get to be an ASU student while you're at camp. Right. So we go to the UREC, we go to give them a whole tour. They get to stay in the dorms. They get to eat the cafe and all that. Mm-hmm. When I never really got an on tour or anything like that. But
you had to walk around with a mask on and everything.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even. I think senior year we didn't even go back until later.
Right. So. No, you hit that spring break and then it just ended.
Yeah. Yes.
But kind of getting back into the nursing. How much does it cost? What for a student to go to this? Okay. How do people get involved?
Absolutely. So the camp leaders are enrolled nursing students along with faculty and staff. The cost for the camp, it's a 5-night and 5-day experience, and it's $500. There's a $50 registration fee, and the final payment is not due till May 5th. Okay. So we're really excited. There's lots of hands-on with the AI simulators. There's also going to be emergency experiences with the San Angelo Fire Department and Shannon AirMed 1. Okay. I'm also allowed to announce that we got approval. Shannon Medical Center, our clinical partner for this project, actually approved for AirMed 1 helicopter to land again at our camp. And so we're really excited about that. And there's numerous events. But the most important, the thing the students like the most is being with enrolled nursing students.
I imagine there's just a wealth of knowledge at that point.
Mm-hmm. So there's a 10-to-1 camp leader experience. So they have their group that they're with. And I would say that's the number one thing. They really enjoy that, along with the karaoke and the rock climbing, etc. But we're very amazed by the outcomes because the camp set up the curriculum in that the students learn the theory, the science, to apply their sciences behind it, and then they get to go to the skills lab and learn the skill. Then they get to go and work with the HSP staff and biology and get to work with what we call an Animage table, which is a virtual dissection table. And it's really incredible because we can teach them about strokes and they can make a difference because then they get to see about a hemorrhagic stroke or embolotic stroke. And then they get to go to simulation lab and actually take care of a stroke. And everyone was amazed at the outcomes.
So this simulation table that you're talking about, is it like a table with a TV screen or is it?
It's actually virtual. No, it's actually a virtual table. It looks just like as if you were dissecting a human body. We've had everyone from the medical community are just amazed, have changed techniques, learned how it really improves our competency and our outcomes of our patients.
All right. When is, when is the camp? I know that there's 2 camp, one for the 9th grade freshmen, and then...
Absolutely. So the 9th grade camp is going to be June 1 through 6.
Okay.
Okay, and it's a 24-hour residence camp. The 10th and 11th graders, they will come on campus July 6th through 11th.
All right. And when do people need to be signed up by?
By May 5th.
By May 5th?
That is our goal. Don't worry if you're on a waiting list. We're going to try to encompass whoever wants to come, but please register soon. May 5th is our deadline.
Right. You have said that you haven't had to ever turn people away from this
Absolutely.
camp.
No, we have not.
That would kind of be against...
Absolutely.
You want people to be involved.
Yes.
You want people to
We want more people to be involved.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we're right now expecting a total of 80 campers.
Okay.
And that's our goal, and we're right on target to meet that.
All right.
Have you heard about our AI, like robots,
I
our
have not.
mannequins? So they'll go in there and like when we teach them everything, like say it was over like respiratory, then they apply everything they learned in a simulation lab, and it's an AI mannequin that can sweat, it can talk, it can
Really?
learn new languages, and so
That's kind of scary.
it is kind of scary. But
I mean, you've been at this camp. What was one of the cooler things that you did at this camp?
I think when the ambulance came, I thought that was a really cool, immersive, either the ambulance or the helicopter. Because, I mean, you were in it. You got to apply everything hands-on. You got to put the patient on the helicopter to fly away. Or when the ambulance came, you got to be at a trauma scene and apply everything you learned for a trauma pediatric patient. And they really did good.
Is there that sense of urgency, too? Like, that's impressed upon you? Like, hey, this is a 5-year-old... traumatic head injury, this has to be stabilized, this has to all happen. You do have that sense of we have to be efficient and proactive in it.
Yeah, you get a little adrenaline rush because the sirens they're coming down the street. I don't know which street that is, honestly.
Yeah,
but
and we're going to probably move the location just to have some more, anticipating heat.
Right.
And having fans, etc., where we can take turns going out there also.
Yeah, we don't want another ambulance show up for heat.
No, it was really hot.
Yeah, so we've got that determined where there's covered and air conditioning, etc., also available.
All right. Well, I guess just one more. Where do people go to get signed up?
Okay, we're going to go to angelo.edu//nursing-camps.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Cassie, anything else?
No, sign up.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Back to you. All right, we're just going to kind of go off script here. Yesterday, we got some incredible news. Carlie Joe Johnson, who has been fighting cancer for what seems like
forever,
a year.
Yeah, it seems like forever, yeah.
She is now cancer-free, everybody. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
She had the stem cell deal at Central where you got swabbed and it was, just kept fighting, kept praying.
And we really saw everybody in the community come together for her on that one. It was awesome.
A lot of people came out. I mean, there were a lot there when I was there. I was there about 1 o'clock, so I imagine they had just probably 500 people or more.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that they got a couple thousand more that were just mailed in.
Right, so...
I emailed them about it.
So I called them like, hey, am I going to hear anything about this? Like, well, we put you in there and you're in there till you're like 65. So I'm like, great. If I can help somebody else out, I'll do it.
Right.
But Carlie Joe, cancer-free.
Congratulations on that. That's freaking huge.
She was ringing the bell and everything.
I know. She gets to...
Yep. Get her life back on track.
Right, yeah.
And then Connor Barnes, he went to Houston. He's down there at MD Anderson, getting, I guess, the second half of his treatment. I guess he got done here at Shannon. Now him and his family are down there in Houston, getting him taken care of. And then Mallory Campos did have surgery, did have her double mastectomy. I saw her at the fish fry last Saturday. She seems to be doing great.
Doing good.
She is the most strong woman I've ever met.
Mallory's a tough woman.
When I went to get that testimonial, I was trying to get some emotion out of her, and she just handled it incredibly well.
Yeah, she's taking this as, it's just something life threw at her. She's not getting her down.
She's handling it better than I am, better than I would.
No, for sure.
So,
for sure.
But don't forget, keep praying for these people. Keep praying for these recipients here. Robert Laster, Ray Cook. From what I understood, Ray Cook is not doing super well, but keep those prayers coming. And, of course, the Western Roundup's coming up. Shane Smith, Cody Canada, and the Departed, Shane Abshire, and the Night Howlers. Tristan Graves and Dylan Wheeler will be there. I'm sure I missed one.
It's a good lineup.
It's a great lineup. And we still have tickets. We're going to put another card out shortly, so keep your eyes out for that. And they did have that fish fry on last Saturday at their Cristobal Ice House. It was really busy, for Cristobal, but street was packed. So they had a whole bunch of great people there helping them out. And, yeah, everything seems to be trending up. Hopefully we can get them some help here coming up at the Western Roundup on May 10th. Get your tickets on Stubwire. I think they are out of VIP tickets, which is great.
It's awesome
in and
to
of
see
itself.
that, yeah.
Right, and then, but still, tons of tickets left. Go get your tickets now and help these cancer patients out.
Hopefully things continue to look up for them and things work out.
Hey, Carlie Joe got good news.
I'm so happy.
Connor's advancing his. Mally Campos is swinging back. Yeah, it's all looking good. Let's just keep praying for these people, keep helping them out, keep donating, and get tickets to the Western Roundup.
And when we come back, we'll have weather right after this message from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Now into weather. Highs over the next few days will be the upper 80s, low 90s, but over the weekend it is looking like we will get some rain with chances of getting up to 80 on Saturday night. I looked at the weather. It's supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and hopefully we'll be indoors at the rodeo.
Right, but unfortunately as far as West Texas goes, rain ultimately pretty much means hail. So we'll be indoors, but
hey, if you need to get out to the carnival, get out and do it now before the rain gets here, because this is the last weekend for it. And we talked to Nikita yesterday.
With the sea lions.
With the sea lions. That one was giving you a kiss on the cheek.
It was really cute. I had a good time.
It slid up right next to me, and they were super cool.
No, they were. They were really trained too.
And then
watching this show, though, I think that the kiss, that was something they were trained to do. And she thought she was going to get a treat. So
okay.
I think that's what
there were ulterior motives there.
Right. No, she wasn't that interested in me. She wanted a treat. Sunday, the storm chances drop down to around 20%, and the high will be 77. The low Sunday night will be 49, kicking off next week's temps to look into the low 80s with lows in the upper 50s and low 60s. Excuse me.
And we'll be right back after this quick word from Concho's Diamonds and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Concho's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Concho stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Concho's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thank you for watching the Live Daily News Show.
The only locally owned news show in the Concho Valley.
Go like us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms.
And download the San Angelo Live mobile app.
For the live team, I'm James.